This is your reading for Sunday, the 8th of June 2014, and today I'm going to use a deck that I use for all my personal readings that I do with people. And the reason I use this deck is because the images are just so iconic, and the messages come across so kind of clearly that I get the most accurate readings from this deck. It's the Radiant Rider Waite deck. So it's the kind of classic deck that's been around for a long time, and really there's something to be said for becoming familiar with one deck. It's nice to have different decks to really have the visual kind of input, but to just get to know the symbols like old friends is really, really helpful. The first card is the Ace of Cups, so the day starts off with a blessing of love, of happiness, of joy, of serenity, of really good positive feelings. So really enjoy that on Sunday morning and really just be grateful and appreciative of how good your life is. The next card is the Nine of Swords, and it means that the time for worry is over. You don't need to worry anymore. It's okay. The problem's been overcome. You're complete, you're safe, everything's fine, and that could be why you're so happy as well, because something has been resolved and the time for worry really has ended. And then finally the Seven of Swords. Right, that's interesting because we've got, okay, the Seven of Swords is about being self-interested. You can see a young man kind of sneaking away from the fair with his sword, so he's looking out for his own interests. He's taking something from other people for his own gain. So that's self-seeking and selfishness. And then here we've got Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is a positive thing that comes as a gift, as a blessing. So we've got being given something and then taking something as a result. So it's this kind of behavior, I feel, that has got you into the place where you were worrying anyway. Okay, so by stealing from other people, that could be time, that could be money, that could be ideas. By doing that, you often get yourself in hot water where people will react because you've stepped on their toes. They will react to you and often lash out. And then you get into a position where you have to worry about people coming after you, and you have to look over your shoulder and all of that stuff. So you've acted like that in the past, and that's okay. There's no point of feeling guilty about that. You know, everyone on this planet has an ego and no one is perfect. But you've had a situation like that you've now resolved, and you're so happy that it's been resolved. But now that you're so happy, you've forgotten the lesson. You've forgotten that you shouldn't steal, you shouldn't take from other people, you shouldn't be self-interested. Instead, you should give to people, you should be you should be interested in other people, and by doing service is where you really find your happiness. By giving of yourself, you really achieve a sense of well-being within yourself. You forget that, and you have a tendency to go back into taking for yourself and grabbing and getting. And it's important not to forget the lesson. If you want to maintain this sense of peace and happiness, and if you don't want to worry, make sure you treat other people with respect. You give of yourself. You don't take away from other people. You don't steal. You don't go into a situation thinking, what can I get out of this? But you go into things thinking, how can I contribute? And how can I be of service? And how I can help to make a difference here? How can I improve the situation for myself and for everyone else involved? It sounds like a bit of a sermon, this. Okay. So that's really what I'm getting for this day. Have a really good day. If you'd like a private reading with me, please have a look at the website, gregoryscott.co.uk. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a look on the website as well. I've got the horoscopes for each sign of the zodiac. Have a look at that if you're interested. And I'll be with you again tomorrow.